Anger as Japanese Prime Minister offers 2 cloth masks per family while refusing to declare coronavirus emergency.
This post received a score of 56,235, with an upvote ratio of 94%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Here's 2 masks to fuck off.
Corey, Trevor, smokes. Let's go.
Trevor could never get the virus. Look at his long alien arms, he's clearly not human.
Green bastard, parts unknown.
For a country where the word for beautiful and hygienic, clean are the same, they're really slow about actually doing anything about this pandemic.
Also, it feels like the 2-mask thing was announced because a really famous comedian died of COVID-19 and people finally started questioning the government's response to the pandemic.
Rip Ken Shimura sad face.
Reminds me of Mr. Bean. Mr. Edamame if you will.
Lot of old folks in Japan, probably bigger swath than Italy, so if it gets loose it's gonna be bad.
Japanese actually have social distancing and preventive flu hygiene hard-coded in their culture. Edit, for people that mistake population density physical constraints with actual proxemics, at least try to read something in the matter first before giving me your vacation trip to Tokyo personal anecdotes. In that study Japan wasn't included, but you can get the data from South Korea, which actually has a higher population density than Japan, and see how even if they are crowded as hell in their country too, their preferences to social distance are a lot higher than other countries. This is, the social distance they would want either for complete strangers, acquaintances and dear friends, family, partners. This is very important because a big factor of spreading or not COVID-19 relies on what silent carriers do on their leisure time on countries where statewide quarantines haven't been implemented. Compared to countries with less population density but less culturally ingrained preventive flu hygiene, this makes them less likely to touch their face and wear as much protective clothing, gear as they can, as this is socially accepted in Eastern cultures. Maybe they keep a distance when they have a choice, but both public transport and sidewalks in major cities are packed like crazy. Without a lockdown or comparable measures, it is impossible to keep the recommended distance in a Japanese city. Yes, this is very true. Hopefully they will do something about it, because if it reaches a certain % of carriers in the public transport system, it can get ugly very fast. If anything this crisis has shown, you can't expect everyone do the right thing on their own, governments must take action.
Hell, some governments are barely doing the right thing on their own. Skeptical smiley face.
Given that Japan has an aging population, and a high rate of smokers, if COVID-19 really gets out in Japan there will be a lot of deaths. It has the potential to be massive there. Maybe now that the Olympics are off the table, Abe may take this more seriously.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.